Hey there, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic, adult attention deficit/hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. It's a neurological and mental health disorder that affects millions of individuals worldwide. If you've ever wondered about the signs and symptoms of adult ADHD, you've come to the right place. Let's jump right in. Disclaimer: this is an educational video prepared by physicians with the intention of understanding the complexities of health and diseases and in no way intended to criticize or hurt any person, company, or segment of the community. The discussions in the video are backed by sound scientific evidence which can be referred to the literature for better understanding. The focus is on understanding health and diseases in a way that is helpful to patients, healthcare providers, and the common man, which often gets lost in translation in the current popular media culture. So, what are the common signs of adult ADHD? Let's take a closer look. First up, lack of focus. This can feel like difficulty concentrating and experiencing intrusive thoughts. Ever find yourself daydreaming during important meetings or presentations? That might be a sign. Next up, disorganization. Adults with ADHD often struggle with keeping track of things and organizing their thoughts. It can lead to messy rooms, missed deadlines, and even financial issues. Forgetfulness is another symptom that can be frustrating. Difficulty remembering important dates or tasks is common among adults with ADHD, affecting both short and long-term memory. Distraction is a big one. It can be challenging to follow tasks or complete assignments without being easily sidetracked. Time-sensitive or urgent needs may feel overwhelming. Restlessness is a symptom that can lead to constant fidgeting and an inability to stay in one place for too long. It's like feeling the need to constantly move around to soothe those tense feelings. Irritability can affect anyone, especially adults with ADHD. Frequent mood swings, displaced anger, and irrational reactions are common. Impulsivity is also something to watch out for. Adults with ADHD may engage in impulsive behaviors without considering the consequences. Let's not forget about excitability. People with ADHD tend to have big emotional or behavioral reactions, often experiencing intense excitement or enthusiasm even in ordinary situations. Low frustration tolerance is another symptom that can cause issues. When faced with frustration or annoyance, individuals with ADHD may shut down or have difficulty tolerating conflict. Boredom can be a recurring theme for adults with ADHD, particularly in educational settings. Inattentiveness can make it challenging to concentrate and feel engaged. Making careless mistakes is common among individuals with ADHD. It's not because they don't care, but rather because their distracted minds make it difficult to pay attention to important details. Poor time management is a well-known struggle. Adults with ADHD often find it hard to be punctual, pay bills on time, or manage their daily routines effectively. Stress management can be tricky too. Individuals with ADHD may have a harder time adapting to change and managing stress, leading to difficulties in their personal and professional lives. And finally, a hot temper. Managing anger can be challenging for those with ADHD, as they struggle to process one emotion before moving on to the next. Phew! That was quite a list. It's important to note that these symptoms can vary from person to person, and not everyone will experience all of them. But if you find yourself relating to several of these signs, it might be worth seeking a diagnosis from a qualified healthcare professional. Now that we've covered the symptoms, let's talk about what causes adult ADHD. The causes of ADHD are multifaceted. They can include factors such as brain structure, brain chemicals, genetics, and environmental influences. In fact, research has shown that individuals with ADHD often have lower levels of dopamine, a neurotransmitter related to reward and motivation. Additionally, ADHD has a genetic component and can be passed down from parents to children. Environmental factors, like exposure to pollution or substances during pregnancy, can also play a role. Even low birth weight and brain injuries have been linked to an increased risk of developing ADHD. ADHD was once believed to be solely determined by genetics, but recent research has shown that the field of epigenetics plays a crucial role in understanding the disorder. Epigenetics refers to changes in gene function caused by experiences and environmental factors that leave physical marks on DNA. These marks, such as methyl molecules or modified histone tails, can alter gene expression and have long-lasting effects on an individual's development and behavior. Epigenetics highlights the complex nature of ADHD, suggesting that genes alone do not determine an individual's fate. Environmental factors, including toxins and personal experiences like stress and trauma, can influence gene expression. This means that environmental changes have the potential to modify the expression of ADHD genes. Studies have demonstrated the impact of environmental factors on ADHD. For instance, research conducted on genetically identical mice embryos revealed that supplementing the mother's diet with specific nutrients protected the offspring from the negative effects of a toxin. In humans, taking omega-3 supplements during pregnancy improved attention abilities in children and positively influenced their cognitive development. Similarly, food dyes, artificial preservatives, and lead exposure have been shown to affect attention, hyperactivity, and emotional regulation in children. Experiments involving stress and adversity have also shown that exercise can counteract the negative effects on the brain. Rats exposed to stress experienced significant epigenetic changes that impaired healthy brain function. However, when the stressed rats were allowed to exercise, the detrimental effects on the brain were completely eliminated. Enough of research on rats. The field of epigenetics provides a more nuanced and optimistic understanding of ADHD, suggesting that genes are not the sole determinants of the disorder. Environmental factors and experiences can modify gene expression, offering hope for targeted interventions and environmental changes to mitigate the effects of ADHD. Speaking of risks, did you know that ADHD can manifest differently in women? There can be gender biases when it comes to diagnosing and treating ADHD. Women with ADHD may internalize symptoms more, leading to challenges with self-esteem, interpersonal relationships, and performance. Symptoms commonly observed in women with ADHD include inattentiveness, stress, and overwhelm related to time management and organization, and feelings of not having achieved their potential. We will be following up this video on a conversation on ADHD in women and the difference in manifestations which are gender-specific. Getting a diagnosis for adult ADHD is an important step towards understanding and managing the condition. Qualified healthcare professionals, such as doctors, psychologists, or psychiatrists, can perform comprehensive testing, which may involve questionnaires and interviews with close family members. It's not always an easy journey, as many adults with ADHD may have gone undiagnosed in childhood. But remember, an accurate diagnosis can lead to effective treatment and significant symptom reduction. If you suspect you might have adult ADHD, there are self-assessment tools available, such as the Adult Self-Report Scale, ASRS, screener by the World Health Organization. While it's not an official diagnosis, it can give you a preliminary indication of ADHD symptoms. Remember, these tools should be used as a starting point, and it's important to consult with a mental health clinician or physician for a proper evaluation and referral for testing. Finally, let's touch on common comorbidities that can coexist with ADHD. Many individuals diagnosed with ADHD also experience other mental health conditions, such as generalized anxiety disorder, social anxiety disorder, major depressive disorder, and more. If you suspect you may be dealing with additional mental health challenges, it's crucial to speak with a therapist or physician who can evaluate and diagnose these disorders. And there you have it, folks. We've covered the 14 symptoms and signs of adult ADHD, the causes, the unique experiences of women with ADHD, the importance of diagnosis, and even the common comorbidities. Remember, seeking support and understanding is key to managing ADHD effectively. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. And as always, take care of yourself and each other. See you next time.